Stocks our strategists feel are poised to deliver positive returns are featured now in their top stock picks of the week.
Welcome to this week's Top Stock Picks. I'm Tracey Ryniec, and this week I'm joined at the chairs by Sheraz Mian to talk about a financial services company and, well, I guess you could call it a wellness company, but both these stocks are real hot. So let's get right to it, Sheraz. You picked like the wellness. I don't know, what do you call Planet Fitness?
So Planet Fitness is a no-frills gym operator.
Okay.
About $10 membership fee. Just the bare bones of giving you access to the to a basic gym. Very impressive growth model. We have this in the top 10.
Okay.
Has been a very strong performer, and the reason I wanted to highlight it today, when there are so many of these growthier momentum stocks that really got beaten down the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
So nothing has fundamentally changed in a negative sense in their growth picture, but the market is a bit...
Sorry, we got Mike sitting between you guys.
What's happening?
We got to cut because there's this giant cable mass sitting between all the tables.
Oh, this.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry, guys.
that's okay.
What? You don't want like some stuff sitting on the thing? Ah.
Stocks our strategists feel are poised to deliver positive returns are featured now in their top stock picks of the week.
Welcome to this week's Top Stock Picks. I'm Tracey Ryniec, and I'm joined at the chairs by Sheraz Mian to talk about a financial services company and, well, like I would call it maybe a wellness company, but it's really just a gym. But Sheraz, we're going to start with you with the gym.
Yes.
Planet Fitness is
Planet
your stock.
Fitness.
Ticker is PLNT.
Yes, it's a very strong growth profile, Tracy. I had it in the top 10 portfolio, still have it, in fact, for the 2018 top 10. A very strong performer there. You don't really have a lot of growth names in this consumer discretionary kind of space. This is a very fragmented space. The wellness, exercise good for you type of stuff. This is a no frills model.
Okay.
So they don't have a lot of fancy stuff. It's about $10 membership fee and some annual fee on top of that. Very strong growth, about 190 to 200 they guided towards for this year in terms of the location growth. At the time of the June quarter results, they said that they're going to be at the high end of that level, about 1,600 locations in the country now.
Wow.
They say we can easily see this moving to 4,000 or beyond.
Wow.
In the first half, comp growth was about 10%. And as you know, a 10% comp growth in the consumer space is a very, very impressive showing. And about 7 percentage point of that 10% growth is coming from membership growth. And then the remaining is from they have this thing called the Black Card, where the regular member gets upgraded to the Black Card for a higher fee. And then they get some goodies in terms of discounts and purchases within the locations. They can move from one location to another if they have that membership. So that's a very strong upgrade incentive system they have in place. About 60% of the members, which is about I believe about 16 million members now, about 60% of them are now on the Black Card. So very strong growth. It's a franchise model. So that gives them the ability to scale it up.
Yeah.
All these issues in the traditional brick and mortar retail is opening up all these locations for them, so it's not a problem.
Right, as you see stores like Sears or things like that,
exactly.
these bigger box stores,
Absolutely.
something has to go in there.
Absolutely. So it's a very good stable business for the landlords in incentivizing them and bringing them in. So about 27% revenue growth this year. about 11, 12% revenue growth next year. So it's a type of growth profile that's sustainable, and you could see continuing into the near term. So the stock has come down from
That was
about
my next question.
about 55 2 weeks ago,
Okay.
about 45, 46 now, for no deterioration or weakness in its growth profile. So if this was one of those stocks that you were looking at, but you thought it has gone out of your hand,
Right.
today is the day.
Okay, so you
that
consider this a buying opportunity?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's similar to the stock that I have, PayPal, which is ticker PYPL, and they've been one of the hot stocks too.
Sure.
In fact, probably their charts aren't that different really
That's right.
from the last just maybe 2 years or so. Just kind of steadily still rising,
That's
also
right.
with the similar good revenue growth, and they're expected, I brought the actual estimates here, expected to see double-digit earnings growth this year, also again next year, kind of steady Eddie here for
Sure.
one of the financial services companies, but they're really expanding worldwide now, PayPal. I mean, they've always been US based and pretty heavy in the United States, but they're really making a big play into countries like India, where everybody's using online payment systems. And so they just recently announced that they were launching PayPal India for Business. They've always had just kind of normal PayPal there, but the business side is to capture like freelancers and ways to pay people in the gig economy, essentially. So I really like them in the overseas market, and that they're trying to tap this really big market, which is India, and they have good brand name recognition in India as well.
Yeah.
So that's why PayPal continues to be at the top of my list. And then I did bring the chart, and you can see that it also has had the big pullback off of those highs.
That's right.
And I also consider this to being a buying opportunity
Yes.
here with PayPal, even though it's not, it's never, well, it for now is not a value stock. It is definitely the growth play, but it has a PE of 33, which isn't as bad as it was, just a couple of weeks ago. So they're reporting earnings this week, actually, on October 18th. So we'll see what else they stand. That could see a boost off of that earnings report as well.
Yeah.
But these big growth names, I do think it's a real buying opportunity.
Yeah, I like PayPal. I think I had it in the top 10 a couple of years ago.
Okay.
It was a really strong performer there too. Square is something
Yes.
I've been a huge fan of. That again has been beaten down a little bit. So a lot of these names that have very strong growth profiles but have come down because the market's risk tolerance has reduced. I think this is a good opportunity to buy these. Yeah.
And we're going to be covering a whole bunch more of these, I have
Absolutely.
a feeling, on the next couple of weeks on this show.
Yeah.
Okay. So for all of you who want to get even more stock picks, be sure to tune in every week, because we will be covering everything that's happening on both earnings season and with these top stock picks when those earnings reports come in and we get the #1 rank here with a lot of these stocks. So be sure to get us on Zacks.com and on YouTube. You can subscribe to our channel over there, and we'll see you again next week with some more top stock picks.